My name is Artie Schaller, and we're here at the National Flag Company. We are a flag and banner manufacturer. My role is I am the general manager here, so I am part-time in the office, part-time in the factory, basically going wherever we need to be. And I figured we needed E2 because we just needed an updated system. We had a system that they didn't communicate with each other. We didn't have inventory in our system. We didn't know any profit margins. Everything was just sort of in my dad's head, as he put it. And with me, I needed something more concrete, something on paper to show me where we were making money, if we were losing money. And once we heard about E2 and did some research, we thought it was a pretty good candidate. Our company does a lot of custom manufacturing, a lot of one-offs, and we really never had anything about, we really never had any paperwork to go with any order that we've ever did. We've still been making flags the same we've made them since the 50s. So having this computer backup data showing us the steps, how much time it should take, training new employees, seeing how much time it should take them, matching their time with current employees, just having all that data, knowing that we're on the right track is extremely helpful. So the day-to-day activities, the main one that we started out with is the estimating. So that we wanted to see, again, where our profit margin was, and having this new system, being able to put that straight into, as soon as you get a quote for an order, our customer wants a quote, be able to put that into the system right away. It could be, oh, this is a moneymaker, or oh, we're gonna have to raise this price on them this year a little bit, and then having that being able to go straight into quotes is a great system, and then that going straight into orders, running all the way through, is really something we've never had before. And having, again, all the data being tracked throughout the whole order is just, I can't really explain how much of an improvement it is. That's something that we've never had before. So just being able to go from the quote process all the way to the invoice and be able to email a customer, get all the customer data, all that product data all along the way is very helpful. We did have reservations. It's my dad that makes the final say. He's in charge of what we do, what we don't do. So I was sort of for it. He was against it. But then going back through our last system and how we had to manually do the backups, we also had to pay a yearly fee already on top of having it on our server. We had to get multiple servers throughout the term we had our previous software. And I did have to coerce him a little bit, show him, this is the technology, this is going to be safe, and in the long run it could potentially, save us money. We got into E2 coming up on our 150th anniversary, so we have a whole bunch of change going on at once. That's why we were able to convince all of our employees to be on the same path. We're doing a bunch of maintenance, like we're doing a bunch of painting right now. We're going to turn our lobby into a little museum, that sort of thing. So we got it in their heads of, hey, 2018 is the year of change, and oh yeah, we're going to throw this new operating system on you guys too, just to get it in their heads of, hey, the whole system, not just the office, but the factory, what we look like. Everything's going to be changing all at once, and that seemed to help out quite a bit, because now that the employees know that their time is being tracked, which it wasn't before, and obviously they're a little bit hesitant on that, but to show them that at the end, oh, this was our profit margin on this. Last time we did it at this, we made a little bit more money. They see that improvement, and sort of brings up morale sort of all over when you can sort of see that result. Or if something shows not profitable, we can change how that system is, and they can see, oh, this is why we're changing it, because the data came back and shows, oh, that wasn't as, we can make some more money doing it a different way, and having that backup instead of just going to them and say, we're going to do it this way from now on, but having that data in the background is great. I am happy with the cloud server, one, because we didn't have to go out and buy our own new server, and we can operate on it from our homes or anywhere we're at. We just went on a business trip to Kansas City. We could get online and we could see what was going on day to day. which the last time we could do that, but you had to do all this technical stuff that was over my head, and that's why we weren't doing it. But just having it out, on the cloud online, being able to access it from anywhere, more people have the ability to work at home, which we're not there yet, but a couple days a week, people are coming in and saying, oh, saw this at home, or I saw this email. I was able to get into the system and have a quote ready, first thing. It's definitely a benefit. The ease of the system is great, with every different module being the same, the exact same setup. Once you figure out one, you sort of know what you're getting into on the next one. So we actually started, just did the classes online, did a couple of the phone-in classes and getting with the help button. We didn't get a chance to go to an actual physical class, but me and Rebecca, who again is another younger person in the office, were able to figure it out and also teach some of the people who weren't really into it, didn't really like the change that what was happening, being used to that old system. And my dad, he just figured out how to do emails, I think like 5 years ago. So computers weren't his thing. And he's sending out his own quotes on flagpoles. He's doing his own reports on stuff he wants to look at, which he wasn't even doing in the old system, even though he had it for 20 years. He's getting his own data, and he's smiling when he's coming, hey, look what I found. The online review sessions, we were able to bring the people in accounting to go in, look at the accounting phase. We were able to bring up shipping and receiving. They came up, watched their 2-hour class, 2-hour video, got the depths of what they needed to do. Then they got to go back the next day. We had it signed up for more of orders and quotations. So the two guys that do most of the estimating and quoting, they came in, did their aspect of it. So it was not like the whole office was down at one given time. We were able to take the part that we needed and learn from there.